I'm sorry about that, Cancer. What I was trying to say earlier was with this Five of Cups energy, you have a lot of regrets. And like I said, counseling, the counseling profession is not for everyone. And I'm not saying that it's not for you, but I'm just saying some people get into it and they're like, wow, this is a lot of work. And that was what happened to me with my teaching internship. People think it's easy to be a teacher. It's not easy. You have to make your own lesson plans and you have to go to PTA meetings and all sorts of meetings. And a lot of schools want you to get your master's. So if you figure in getting your master's, going to meetings, going to workshops, planning lessons, it gets to a point where it's like you don't even have your own life, when it comes to being a teacher that is kindergarten through 6th grade. And that's just at the elementary school level. So you have a lot of regrets with this Five of Cups energy. It could be that counseling has become a pretty difficult major for you at this time since you're towards the end of your program. And if this is not about counseling, it could be about any other major or any other situation you're going through where you have regrets. Yeah, the moon card, the moon card. There was some sort of deceptive energy going on. You may have had an admissions counselor or a career counselor tell you that something wasn't that bad. Somebody could have lied to you, or you could have lied to yourself. We have this Two of Swords energy. You're feeling kind of stuck at this time. And we also have 10 of Cups. So some of you, it's like you wanted both. You wanted the career and the family life. And if you're in a family, it may be hard for you right now to balance time with your family and balance time on your studies. Now, if this is not about balancing, it could be about you have regrets about leaving a previous marriage. Maybe you may have had to leave a marriage during your career, during your studies. I remember when I was in school, I had to get a divorce from somebody that was giving me a hard time because I could not complete my teaching internship and deal with him being verbally and emotionally abusive towards me. So it's you can't balance it out, right? So there's some sort of regrets here. Maybe you blame yourself. Maybe you're upset why something couldn't work. But that's how you're feeling at this time. Influencing you is the Six of Wands. You just want a victory. You just want a victory. When I see Six of Wands, I think of situations I've been through in the past where people tried to treat me like I was dumb and like they could get over on me. And it could be that somebody ripped you off in the past or tried to get over on you. And either you had a victory or they had a victory. But we're getting the Emperor card. I'm thinking it's you that had a victory and a new beginning with this Fool card. Once you cut somebody out of your life, you started building your money again. Okay, so it could be possible that somebody was just using you for your brains or your money. And once you cut them out of your life and had a victory, you started growing your money back. And the reason I think this is your energy is because with this Emperor card, this is somebody that follows a specific schedule, somebody that does things a specific way. This could have been what caused you to have a victory over this person. Like, you're like, I have to follow a schedule. I'm not going to put up with this. And that was what happened to me with my teaching internship. I had to be up early in the morning. I had to, go to meetings, plan lessons. I didn't really have time for somebody talking down to me like I was dumb or trying to get over on me. I just didn't have time. So influencing you is you made a leap of faith and you left somebody and you're going through a brand new beginning. A brand new beginning financially. Now, if this is not speaking about a person, you could have had a leap of faith in regards to your loans, a victory over getting a loan or being forgiven a loan. A lot of loans were being forgiven at one point. Your obstacle at this time is the Chariot. Now, this is not the last card in the spread, so it's not about victory. It's about movement. Your obstacle is moving. It could be that you have a good degree or you're achieving a good degree, but that degree would be spent better in another area, like another area of the United States or the world. If you were to move, you would have better job chances, better job opportunities, availability. You may also be having trouble with self-confidence at this time. Like you get that degree, but you're like, okay, even though I have the degree, what makes me different from my colleagues and my peers? What sets me above the rest? And clarifying this chariot card, we have the Four of Pentacles, which means you're holding on to something. The Justice card and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so something really did shake your confidence in the past. Could have been a court case of sorts. And you're just feeling tongue-tied at this moment, like she can't really speak. It kind of reminds me of me after I got my teaching degree. I had the degree, but it was hard for me at interviews to present myself the way I wanted to present myself. So if you have any past legal issues, you may have to go before a counseling board for them to approve your counseling license just because you have past legal issues. But so there's just something going on here that really shook your confidence, and that's an obstacle for you at this time. And you're holding on to what happened. It's hard for you to let it go. The outcome of everything is the Seven of Cups. You may be feeling confused about where to go from here. You may have a lot of options and you just don't know where you want to go after this. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So you will be leaving a situation to pursue something new. Somebody's going to make you an offer, but it's not really going to be a good offer because with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups, this is an offer you'll end up leaving, or you could be leaving for a new offer. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups. It's just too much drama, too much going on. And I knew somebody like that. I knew somebody who he wasn't really about drama, but he was a counselor. But he was in a work environment full of a lot of drama where the coworkers talked about each other. And they weren't therapists themselves. It was mainly the receptionists that were causing a lot of drama at the practice he worked at. And he had to leave. So let's get some chakra cards for you about your situation. Yeah, if you go into counseling, it's usually because you want to help people. You like the patients. You're not there, to be about drama or to gossip about people or to laugh about them. And, sometimes people do make jokes about other people because those other people give them problems or they've had a rough day. But for the most part, counselors in general, they're not supposed to talk about their patient. I mean, it falls under the clause of HIPAA. You could get in trouble for talking about a patient and their problems. What I would recommend is if a patient is giving you a hard time, write about it in a diary. Or most counselors are in therapy themselves, so yeah, we've got destiny and guilt. This was your destiny to go into counseling, but you still feel guilty about a certain situation. And it could be the situation that makes you feel guilty is what caused you to go into counseling in the first place. We have balance. Like I said, you're trying to maintain your balance with that Two of Pentacles energy. But you also have insecurity. Maybe you're afraid of losing one of your jobs because you're like, well, I give a lot of hours to one job. And by the time I go to the other job, I don't really have that much energy. And you just don't want to lose your jobs or lose your financial independence or security. But you are abundant at this time and you are expanding. You're expanding your horizons by learning and getting that degree you've always wanted or that career opportunity. And you are, like I said earlier, You could be turning into a workaholic. I didn't mention that word, but we have workaholic and vanity. I was talking about how some degrees really take a lot of time from us. So, workaholic and vanity, you're taking pride in your work. Some people look at vanity in a negative sense. I don't when it comes to careers because you could be putting a lot of effort into your job. And that's why you're such a workaholic. You want to be the best. You don't just want to be a counselor, you want to be the best or one of the best. So, this reading did turn out to be a lot about work. We only got one love card, which was the Ten of Cups, you leaving a family situation in the past, and which that wasn't listed in your past position. It was listed in your attitude position, how you had regrets about leaving a family situation. You could have also had regrets about not being able to help a family if you were involved in family counseling. As counselors, there's only so much people can do. Counselors can offer resources, they can offer books, they can talk to people, they can offer the resource of, hey, do you want to see the psychiatrist? But medications don't help everybody. Some people don't want their children on prescription drugs, and that's when we have to look into alternatives. Maybe herbal pills, which some people don't even want their kids on any herbs. But that's all I have for you, Cancer. It's basically just you getting through life, getting through school, and a lot of people are jealous of you, possibly because they wish they could be back in school again. But having to go through the ring around process with financial aid and all this other stuff, people aren't really jealous of that. I mean, people don't like having to sign for loans and go through financial aid or work multiple jobs. Um, A lot of people go to school without working sometimes because either their parents help them or they just have a scholarship. They just have it like that. But from what it looks like, you don't have it like that, and you're working hard for everything you earn. So I wish you the best, Cancer, and I hope things work out in your favor. I hope you're able to get the job that you want, one that doesn't have a lot of drama, so you can focus on your patients. And thank you for coming to this reading and for subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Namaste.